Okay, as promised, part 2 of the Bus Chronicles. When I got to the bus stop this morning, the younger sibling of the little girl I helped chase down the bus yesterday told me he was also late yesterday, but couldn't run because his leg was hurt. And so I didn't see him. And he had to walk back home and get his mom to drive him into school. Now, I ran, I don't know, it's maybe a block and a half. It's not very far to the next bus stop with her. Watched her get on and then walked back slowly. So how I missed him, I doubt the story a little bit. I think he was a lot further behind her than he thought he was. Poor little guy. We all have those mornings, especially I can't imagine, trying to get multiple kids ready for the bus stop. I just have the one. And I'm such a overly anxious person that we're on a very strict schedule in the morning where everything has a timestamp. We wake up at this time. We're done with breakfast by this time. We're done getting dressed by that time. Then we're doing this and we're walking out the door at that time. It's very regimented, probably to, it swings to the opposite side of the spectrum too far. Like, but what is balance? Who has balance, right? So this morning, all 3 siblings were at the bus stop bright and early. Ari and I walk out 10 minutes before the bus comes, and they were already all 3 up there and looked like they've been hanging out for a little bit. So they were not making that same mistake twice today. It made me giggle. But then we had a regular bus stop. The bus stopped. All the kids got on. The bus closed the doors. And then the bus closes the doors and it starts to pull away. And I noticed the SUV behind the bus has a young man in the front who, he looked like maybe first grade, is opening the door and getting out. And I'm like, why is he getting out? And then it dawns on me, he's got a little backpack in his hands. He's trying to catch the bus. They missed their bus stop. But it's too late for me to wave down the bus because she's already going to the second stop. And I thought, that's fine. They'll get her at the second stop, right? So I watched them drive forward, and I just had to stand there and watch. And I watched the car stop, and the bus stops, and the door flies open, the kid gets out, the poor little guy is screaming and wailing. When you've missed the bus, and you got parents upset, I'm sure, because parents trying to keep their schedule too, and, there's probably lots of reasons that the bus stop was missed, if you know what I mean. So they're upset. The kid is screaming and crying. He's waving his arms at the bus. Stop, stop. And the bus starts to pull away again before he got on it. I was like, no. Where are the people at the second bus stop? Can they, I didn't see him try to get out in time, but he was getting out a lot earlier for that stop, so I think people standing there would have noticed, but maybe there weren't parents standing there that day. I couldn't see. So I see the bus start to pull away, and I'm like, no, because the next thing is they stop at a 4-way stop, and they turn and leave the subdivision. So I was feeling that parent's pain for the fact that they were about to have to drive all the way into the school, But then I saw the bus stop and put its flashers on, and I couldn't totally see because it kind of goes down a hill and I lose sight. But I'm pretty sure that he was able to get on the bus. But I thought, man, what a traumatic start to the day for a little guy. These kids, they get so upset at the littlest thing, and not getting on the bus stop feels like the end of the world when you're in 1st and 2nd grade. So bless his little heart. I hope he was able to recover quickly on that bus, and I hope he got onto the bus for both their sakes, him and his parents. But that's episode 2 of the Bus Stop Chronicles. I'll see if I can remember. There's been lots of things like this that happen at my particular bus stop, so I'll try to remember a few more to add to the series, and then I'll add more to it as crazy things happen. But every morning I video message my mom and my sister, who I do the podcast with. If you're not familiar with us, Working Mom's Wine. We're on YouTube, Spotify. But I send them video messages with the Bus Stop Chronicles, so I thought maybe I'd start making little videos about it.